This is Gail Anderson, and this is Mentoring Moments for Moms. Good to have you with us today. All of you that are watching live, as well as all those that are watching the replay. Good morning, Tamra. Taryn, how are you? Good to see you. So we're talking about the top 10 things that I would do again as a mom. I've gone through the first 5, and today I'm going to talk about number 6, which is one of my most favorite ones. So number 6 of the top 10 things I would do, I know many Tamras. Number 6 of the top 10 things I would do, again as a mom, is to break the rules occasionally. Oh my gosh, I love having fun in a family, and so I like to be able to break the rules. Rules are wonderful, boundaries are wonderful, schedules are wonderful, but I tell you what, to be able to break them every now and again is really worth a lot. So if you can think of a way, as I'm talking, of way that you can or have broken the rules with your kids to have fun, go ahead and type that in so you can share that with everybody. And if you like what we're talking about, please tap on the screen, give me some hearts. Again, this is Gail Anderson, and this is Mentoring Moments for Moms. Okay, so I'm going to tell you my 2 favorite ways to break the rules. Number 1 is to wake up my kids at midnight for ice cream. Yes, we have done that several times. We made a reward chart this morning. Excellent, Taryn. Oh, that's great. So what things are you rewarding? Got to hear about that. The second thing is to put a twin mattress on the stairway and let the kids slide down the stairs. We break the daytime schedule and go on a long walk in the city once a week. Absolutely fabulous. I love that. Change the schedule. I just like to make life in my family fun. I want to make it memorable. I want my kids to be able to say, I have a fun mom. Yes, she has schedules and rules and boundaries and a certain flow for things, but she knows how to make life fun, and I like doing that for kids. It's okay for parents to cross the boundaries sometimes. Okay, getting along with sister, make bed, obeying first time, good attitude, no complaining, cleaning up toys, excellent chart. That has to do with all the things that we've been talking about in the top 10 things that I would do again as a mom. Thank you, Taryn. Just good to hear that. Okay, so I'm not talking about skipping consequences. I mean, if kids deserve a consequence for something, go ahead and do that. That's a matter of training. But you can still just break the rules sometimes and have fun. And part of that is doing unusual things. No, excuse me, I'm saying that wrong. Part of that is doing usual things at unusual times, like having ice cream. Having ice cream is not that unusual, but having it at midnight and being woken up to have ice cream is unusual. Taking a picnic is not that unusual, but taking a picnic for breakfast is unusual. How about something like being in your Sunday clothes and you're stopping at a park, and it's not that unusual for you to actually play in the splash pad, except that if you're in your church clothes, and that would be unusual, an unusual time for you to allow your kids to get wet. I did that once with my grandkids. When baby number 4 was being born and mom was in the hospital, I had the other 3. And we were out at Guthrie Green in Tulsa having so much fun, and the kids just looked at me and said, oh, Nana, we can't get wet, can we? And I sat there and I thought, okay, what's the worst thing that could happen? Yes, they're going to be wet. I do have a few towels and blankets in the car. Are they going to get the seats of the car wet? Maybe, but since I have the towels and blankets, not so bad. So the big thing is their good clothes would get wet, which they get wet in the laundry. So I thought, yes. The kids looked at me and could not believe I was letting them get wet. Just took off their shoes and socks and they ran through the splash pad and absolutely loved it, and they will remember it forever. And the thing that's so cool about the things I did with my kids is I would overhear them telling their friends that we had done this. I mean, bragging about these fun times we had had. Doesn't that bless a mom's heart? Well, I want to be a fun grandma. I wanted to be a fun mom. And everything isn't fun all the time, but you can break the rules occasionally and then get back to the usual things. So a couple other ideas. It's not unusual to have dessert after a meal, but it is unusual to have dessert before your meal, which is a fun thing to do. Doing something usual at an unusual time. Now you better be having pizza or hamburgers or whatever your dinner meal is. Make sure it's something that everybody's going to eat if you're going to eat dessert first. But how fun to do that. I mean, once a year. What's the worst thing that could happen if they did that? It's just fun, and it helps the kids. I tell you what, it does a lot for their motivation. It does a lot for their relationship with you and their opinion of you. So it's fun. The other thing that's funny is most of the things I'm talking about cost us nothing. It's not like we're having to do a great big adventure to an all-day theme park. No, these are little things you can do all along the way, and it really pays back. Great dividends. So remember, we want to focus on what would a great mom do. So if we sit back and think about what would a great mom do in this situation, a great mom would break the rules occasionally with her kids. Again, think of that WWGMD. What would a great mom do? And I think that's a great theme to have for being a mom. Think about what would a great mom do. So today, think of a way that you can break the rules with your kids, or sometime this summer, and just have fun. That's part of what being a mom is. Moms, it's an adventure, so enjoy this adventure of motherhood. Have a wonderful day.